Hello everyone and welcome to the inaugural episode of Monday Night Raw's sub-show Warzone. And we are coming to you once again from Mexico City, Mexico. And we're getting right into it with a King of the Ring qualifier, and this promises to be an amazing inaugural show. And that's right, ladies and gentlemen, you heard me correctly. This is going to be a King of the Ring qualifying triple threat match, where as you can see the Kingslayer, Mr. Monday Night Rollins, Seth Rollins, making his way out here right now. Looking to get past the competition here tonight and advance into the King of the Ring tournament, which will be held from Buffalo, New York. Looks like, I'm looking at the calendar now, it looks like it's coming up here in about 2.5 weeks, so we already have a number of qualifying competitors, but again, Seth Rollins is looking to get back into that Universal title picture, and this is the best way right now that, that any of these guys have with the opportunity that's in front of them. You gotta grab that brass ring, and this man knows all about it. Former WWE champion, former Intercontinental champion. Again, like I said, he's looking right now to get back on that horse and win the King of the Ring tournament, go on to face the Universal champion, and bring that title back. Tonight he's going to be going up against two other competitors, which is never an easy feat, no matter who's in the match with you. Again, when there's two guys in there, you got to keep your eyes all over the place there. Somebody's always going to be around you. Somebody's always going to be out of your line of sight. Poses quite the threat. But here we go with competitor number 2 tonight. Another man who's looking to get back on the horse after basically losing his entire team. Big Cass. The last time we saw Big Cass, he was laid out in a pool of his own blood out in the parking lot, and allegedly the culprits are, the guys who took credit for that attack are now the tag team champions. So you gotta wonder if Big Cass has any revenge plan for them. But right now, again, he is going at it alone from here on out. As we do know, Matt Morgan and Rusev and even Carmella, all three of them have been drafted over to SmackDown, as we saw the appearance of the family last week. They're looking to do a lot of damage over there. Looks like they added another member in Titus O'Neil, so they should be okay. But again, this is Big Cass's second birth here, his rebirth. Trying to get his career back on track. And again, if he can get past Seth Rollins and Curt Hawkins here, he can get into that King of the Ring tournament. And I know he can do some damage. We'll have to see what the future holds for Big Cass. And here we go with our third and final competitor in tonight's triple threat qualifying match, Curt Hawkins. The infamous Curt Hawkins has joined the Monday Night Raw roster. And it brings up an interesting rhetoric as to why. Raw signed a new general manager in CM Punk a few days ago, and again, he brought in Baron Corbin, but it looks like this is Punk's second acquisition here, bringing in some free agents to bring a spark to Monday Night Raw. Curt Hawkins can do just that. Again, don't ever count anybody out here on Monday Night Raw. The level of competition in WWE is unmatched. I mean, the level of talent in the wrestling world today is more than it's ever been in the history. And I dare say WWE has the best talent out there. But Big Cass starts out with a big STO. Looks like he's going after everybody here. Big Cass looking to open things up with fire. But Seth Rollins was somehow able to duck. Like I said, you got to have eyes in the back of your head here. Seth Rollins saw him coming and he ducked away and was able to hit that backbreaker. And Curt Hawkins going to town on the arm of Big Cass right now. It may be more wise to focus on the legs of Big Cass, but Seth Rollins with a nice enziguri there. And that's the thing about a triple threat. 1 minute it could be 2-on-1. The next minute you could be getting your ass beat. I mean, Oh, nice drop kick there, single leg drop kick, and Seth Rollins is on a roll right now. Oh, and he takes out Kurt Hawkins again, and another shot for Big Cass. Seth Rollins is hyped here in Mexico City. And Kurt Hawkins in some trouble. There's a ripcord knee already. Already Kurt Hawkins is down. And Seth Rollins hits a nice neck breaker on Big Cass as Cass has to roll out. And Rollins has a chance to put Hawkins away here. And it looks like he's going to do just that. Are we going to see the curb stomp, baby? And Seth Rollins is going to win this triple threat. Oh, and Big Cass was able to get there at the nick of time. I mean, had that referee been counting just a little bit faster, this match will be over right now. But the monster Big Cass, the big man, puts Seth Rollins down. And Rollins, once again, he has to roll to the outside and catch a break. And Cass is trying to pick up the pieces. Covers Kurt Hawkins, but Hawkins had enough time to recover there and was able to kick the big man off. Hawkins with a nice reversal there, and we've seen some action already. Great way to kick off this inaugural episode of Warzone. Again, this is the show that's going to be replacing Raw's former main event show. Oh, hell of a knee there. And if this is the type of action we can look forward to on Warzone, sign me up. Cass is sent into the corner. Rollins is back in control now. As Kurt Hawkins looks to be a little shaken up over there. He's not sure where he is, what's going on. Oh, Big Cass with a heavy right hand. Kurt Hawkins knows where he is now. He's in the spotlight, but he's got some action going on behind him. He better pay attention here. Hawkins goes right after Rollins, but Rollins slips out as Big Cass rolls out of the ring in an enziguri. And Rollins once again finds himself in total control of Kurt Hawkins here. Spins him around. Bang! And that's got to be it. 1, 2, Cass rolls in. 3, Cass couldn't make it. And Seth Rollins. Big Cass is livid. Seth Rollins steals one. Ekes his way into the King of the Ring tournament. Wow, what a performance here by the Kingslayer tonight. And this is not Monday night and this is not Raw, but you can certainly see why. Oh my God. Why he is Monday Night Rollins. Take another look. Ah, that ripcord knee right on the jaw of Kurt Hawkins. And Kurt Hawkins is Raw's newest free agent. He's got quite the hill to climb here. But the story of tonight, Seth Rollins. Definitely impressive performance. He will advance to the King of the Ring tournament. Very impressive victory here tonight to open up the show. Ladies and gentlemen, you see tonight's main event, the Raw Women's Championship, will be on the line as Ember Moon invokes her rematch clause to take on her friend Naomi. Again, that match is later tonight. Be sure to come right back. Oh my! And we welcome you back once again, ladies and gentlemen, but we are welcoming you back with a bang as we see an arrival of another free agent acquisition here. Another CM Punk signing. Samoa Joe is joining the Monday Night Raw roster with Kurt Hawkins. What a debut here for Samoa Joe. That's big news. I had no idea this was coming tonight. I knew we were going to have another match, but I wasn't sure what it was. Nobody filled me in here, but that's all right. But again, we see the newest member of Monday Night Raw. Again, we saw Kurt Hawkins moments ago in that triple threat King of the Ring qualifier. Of course, he came out unsuccessful, but here we go. Again, another free agent signing here by the new Raw GM CM Punk. And this one makes a little bit more sense to me. I can definitely see what Punk sees in bringing Samoa Joe over here to Raw. This guy is flat out an ass kicker. I mean, there is no other way to put it. This guy comes out to the ring, he does his business, kicks ass, makes people bleed, makes people tap, and he goes home. Enjoys the rest of his day. Well, he's going to be taking on an opponent here tonight. I'm not sure who this is. Who is this? Is that Tony Nese? Tony Nese once again. And the Raw roster, we're just picking up people left and right here. CM Punk has certainly been busy in his first week, absolutely. CM Punk has not even been the Raw General Manager for a week. And we've already seen 4 new free agent signings in Baron Corbin, Kurt Hawkins, Samoa Joe, and now Tony Nese. And Samoa Joe and Tony Nese, if you aren't aware, have a little bit of history over there on SmackDown. Tony Nese came in trying to get his feet wet. He had an audition there against Samoa Joe. It didn't go too well for him, but another chance here tonight. Oh! It looks like he's having a fair share of troubles again as Samoa Joe not even letting Tony get in the ring there, but it looks like Samoa Joe may be luring Tony Nese somewhere here. It looks like he's purposely trying to get Tony to follow him for whatever reason, and there we go. Samoa Joe sending him over there. I'm not sure what he's got in mind, but this match has officially not begun yet. We're still not technically underway yet. So we try to move the cameras around there and get a better look. And Samoa Joe definitely had a plan here. He knew what he was doing. As you can see, the fun house of horrors there. We got some weapons over there in the corner, and Samoa Joe is teeing off on Tony Nese. And if I know Samoa Joe, this match could get ugly real quick. And Joe's got him up already. Oh, a nice knee. And he turns it into a beautiful on the outside. And as you can see yourself, there's no padding out there. Oh, God almighty! Samoa Joe showing just about as much mercy as we have padding out on the floor, which is absolute zero. Just smashing a sledgehammer over the head of Tony Nese and delivering a chair shot to the back of his head as well. But Tony Nese gets right up and gets put right back down. But look at this guy! Tony Nese just keeps getting right. Look at this shit! Who is this guy? My God! He won't stay down, folks! Samoa Joe with a barrage of chair shots to Tony Nese. Nese refusing to stay down. And he hit Samoa Joe hard in the chest, and you can see. Do not discount Tony Nese, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be honest with you, I don't know much about him. He is a newcomer, but color me impressed so far. Samoa Joe, I do know. He's been around for a while. I know him inside and out, and again, legitimately one of the toughest guys in the business, somebody you don't want to mess with. But Tony Nese looking to make a name here on the inaugural episode of Warzone. Once again, and Samoa Joe takes him down, and ground and pound style, it comes into play there. And Samoa, like I said, we got to get control of this. We got to get this in the ring, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break, but come on right back. Fox Saturday Baseball returns as the New York Yankees take on the Boston Red Sox at 1 o'clock on Fox Sports. And we welcome you back once again, folks, as Tony Nese and Samoa Joe, we've been able to establish a little bit of control here and get these guys back in the actual ring here between the ropes. And if you didn't catch the beginning of the match, this is going to be a tables match, which explains why we have tables set up on the outside there. But Joe immediately regaining control here, and he's looking for that Moaj Village. The Dragon Suplex followed up by that straight jacket German Suplex, and that is some heavy-duty pain that Tony Nese is going through right now. And a stomp to the back of the head just for good measure. And again, you got to believe that Samoa Joe may be feeling a little embarrassed about the efforts of Tony Nese here, as Samoa Joe was walking in here expecting this to be a real quick match. Put away. Whoa, but you see the impressive of the big man. Do not think Samoa Joe is just another big guy who lumbers around the ring. This guy is as athletic as they come. I've seen him do some things that guys half his size can't do, and it looks like he's ready to deliver some more pain as he sets up a table in the ring. Tony Nese is just trying to crawl away wherever he can. Looks like Tony Nese is busted open there a little bit. And Samoa Joe now, he's got some tricks up his sleeve, removing the turnbuckle, but he's sent into the table for his troubles and bounced off the table once again. Tony Nese finds himself in control, and he's got to be able to maintain. Unfortunately, he missed that knee off the ropes there. Again, when you're in the ring with a veteran like Samoa Joe, he knows all the tricks. He knows all the trades. I mean, he knows the ins and outs of the ring. I'm not sure what he's doing. He takes the table over to the opposite side of the ring. He looks like he was setting it up again, but Tony Nese quick to recover from damage here, I'm noticing. Oh, and a heavy shot with the table. Samoa Joe basically just bulldozed Tony Nese with the table, but again, this guy does not stay down. He is a fighter. The heart being shown by Tony Nese here tonight. The durability and resiliency, I mean, I'd compare him to anybody on the Raw roster right now. And Samoa Joe, again, it looks like he's got something in mind as he sends Tony into the corner. And that's exactly, Samoa Joe always has a plan. Looks like he's got him on the top, but Tony Nese fighting out again. And he hits a neck breaker. Joe almost goes through that table. And that could have been the biggest upset we've seen probably ever in WWE. But the match continues as the table didn't break. And Samoa Joe once again lays Tony out with the wood there. But as you can see, Tony just fighting, just getting back to his feet. I'm blown away by this guy's resiliency here tonight. Everything that he's been taking here. Oh, and the follow-up enziguri there. That is classic Samoa Joe, folks. Again, he throws his body around like a cruiserweight. A lot of mass there coming at you when you're in the ring with Samoa Joe. And he's still got something in mind as he sets Nese up on that turnbuckle one more time. And again, I'm not sure what he's thinking here, but he's got something planned. And he's got him in a belly-to-belly! Oh! And had that table still been in the same spot, Tony Nese may be requesting an ambulance right now. But again, luckily for him, the table was too far away, and this match will continue. And Tony Nese will continue to fight until he hears that bell. This guy looks like a fighter to me, folks. He's got Samoa Joe, but Joe's just a little too tough here. And there is quite the size difference. I mean, I do see Tony Nese as he's obviously quite the gym rat, but again, Samoa Joe, he's one of the big men in the business right now, and he's going for it. He's got Nese up in a T-bone and through the table, and that's going to be it. Samoa Joe once again able to vanquish his old rival, Tony Nese, in impressive fashion. But say what you will, but I'm just impressed with the efforts of Tony Nese here tonight as I was with the abilities of Samoa Joe. Bang! Right there, a nice enziguri in the corner. And here you see devastation personified. Oh, by the Samoan submission machine. No submissions needed tonight. As Samoa Joe, welcome to Monday Night Raw, picks up his first victory here on Warzone. And again, you talk about brutality. Look at the pieces in the ring. And Tony Nese, he might not be done here. Samoa Joe looks like he's got some evil intentions. He's not done with Nese. Again, you do not embarrass Samoa Joe. This should have been a walk-through match, and Samoa Joe's going to put the dot on the exclamation point right there. Sends Tony Nese through another table. And again, he's not finished. What is he doing? My God! Oh my God! Samoa Joe is trying to ensure that this man has no career here in WWE. Just put him through two tables and sent him through the barricade. Samoa Joe is trying to end the career of Tony Nese here tonight. Trying to get that thorn out of his side once and for all, and I do believe he may have succeeded. And he's calling Nese back up to his feet. He's not done yet. What is he doing? Oh, and Joe with the rear naked choke. And there it is. He wraps the legs. Joe's got that coquina clutch locked in. And you want to talk about devastating maneuver right there. The ref's trying to break it up. Tony Nese is tapping out frantically. And ladies and gentlemen, we have seen an impressive debut from Monday Night Raw's newest acquisition in Samoa Joe. My God. This entire arena is just torn apart. We have tables broken. We have sledgehammers out there in the crowd. We have chairs. Barricade's going to need rebuilt here. What an unbelievable match. This guy's just full of fury and rage. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick commercial break. Be sure to join us for part 2 as we get this place cleaned up. My God.